About things like sexual abuse and all those things that you've been through, when we talk about it, we actually give the power to other people to talk about it and not be afraid. Okay, so we gotta like listen. Sharing is caring for a reason. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard. It's not actually not hard for me anymore. Now I could talk about everything that I've been through easily. I could be like, "Yep, I was sexually molested. Yes, I was raped when I was 8. Yes, this happened to me. Yes, that happened to me. Yes, I took all of the things that happened to me when I was young into new relationships. Yes, it affected all of my relationships. Yes, it caused me to do drugs later on in life. Yes, it caused me to lose my mind and thought I was going crazy. Yes, I tried to kill myself. Yes, I did try to kill myself one time. There's the mark to prove it. I have that for the rest of my life." That scar of me trying to kill myself, right? So like all of these things are things that we go through, but you got to also understand, if you don't talk about it, you don't address the topic, you don't address the situation, listen, the pain is as real as you hold it in. When you hold in pain, you hold in all this pain, it is going to forever ever stay within you. So like that's why I always say try to write things down, which is why I'm writing my book. You can write a book, write a story, write a journal, whatever. Put it on paper, burn it if you have to. Like, or they say release a balloon. You could take the balloon, blow it up, and put all of the problems that you had into the balloon, right, in a paper. Then you go outside and you release it into the air. There goes your problems. The universe just took all of the issues that you were dealing with as a child and they fixed it for you, okay? Because that's exactly what your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones, the people that are connecting to you, your ancestors, the candles are going crazy in my room. That's because they're all up in here. So the messages I'm giving are all me releasing. And this is a way for me to release. This is a way for you to release, to talk about it, to really, really talk about what you've been through. Okay? Start rapping, bro. Go ahead. Write. Do whatever. That's why when I put out these raps that I do and they talk about like real things like poison in the water and all that, I'm trying to use something entertaining to open people's minds, right? So I put that rap video of like me, and yeah, like I was in my room, like, and I tried to like put it out so everybody could watch it and go, oh shit, she's talking about that. And like I don't that's why I stopped doing music, because I realized if I really wanted to do music, I was gonna have to do what everybody else is doing and talk about ass and titties all day for me to be famous, and I'm not. Nope. If I can't talk about real motherfucking shit, yeah, I would have still been able to do it, but I felt like that wasn't good. The message doesn't people get the message through music, but really do they? Do they really? Not really. They get a message from it, and yeah, it spreads and it's all love and all that. But like really, the only people that really make it is those people who sell out and do whatever they're told to do. They ain't gonna be putting out no positive shit. I'm so sorry, but you don't hear positive shit out there. You never do. And if you're gonna lie to yourself and say, yeah, you do, the ones that there's this one that does that, listen, come on, please, girl, please, like really, let's really like look at all the people that are rappers and that have been famous. Ain't none of them ever talked about nothing good, and I never hear them doing nothing good for the community. And it's not because they're keeping it a secret, because they're doing it on the low, bitch. Like you made all that money. That's great. I'm sure you helped your family and shit, but what about the rest of the community? If you can't put out positive things for kids to watch, and you could put out, look at my pussy, look at my ass, look at my titty, I got class, I got money, look at my bands, look at my ring, look at my hair, look at my wig, look at my weave. Oh, bitch, I get the best weave ever, bitch. I'll buy the most expensive weave. Congratulations, you fucking did what? What did you do to change the world besides show everybody how to be fake as fuck? Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Really, I'm not here for popularity. I'm here for the truth. And the truth is, it's a sad world we're living in, okay? All these rappers these days, these young kids coming out, they keep on making these fucking songs about popping Xanax and all that, but they don't see all the actual talented ones like Lil Peep and all the talented actual rappers and singers. Why do you think they all die? Because they see the fakeness and they see what they have to do, and they're selling their souls, and they're like, I can't do this anymore, so they kill themselves. Yeah, you think it's an overdose by accident. Them motherfuckers ain't stupid. They know that taking 7 Xanax at once is going to kill them. They just didn't care at that point. Everybody gets to the point where I don't care. I just want to die. That's it. Because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being a pawn for the industry. Because the industry ain't nothing but 10 connected people that They control what goes out into the world. Sex sells, sex sells, sex sells. Yeah, but so does positivity and love. So does sharing your wealth and sharing your information and your knowledge, and like actually telling us the truth, because we know damn well when you make it, you find out things that we will never find out. Why can't you share that and tell other people about it? You know why? Because if you do, your career is over. And to you, your career is more important than the human race. So therefore, fuck you, bitch, and go kill yourself. I really don't care. You should, those people who live like that, they should be the ones offing themselves, not these good people who want to spread love. I don't wish death on nobody. No, nobody should be killing themselves. But what they should do is get the fuck out of the way and let people who actually give a fuck about each other do the right thing in this world. Because at this point, like, I'm here for a reason. Why am I standing up and talking? Why? Because I was given that strength and power to. Okay, so I may not influence millions of people, but guess what? The people that I do, they're going to influence other people. And I'm proud of that. And that's all I care about. I don't give a fuck if everybody thinks I'm hot or I look sexy or, bitch, I don't care. Like, if I cared about that, like, if I ever cared what people thought about me, I would be on here, like, perfect out, like my room would look like amazing. I would have this background and make you think that everything is so perfect in my life and nothing ever goes wrong for me. Bitch, I go through shit just like you do, which is why when I say, if I can fight against all of these worldly things that are going on, this materialistic shit, and believe me, I got guys for days being like, I'll give you money, I'll give you this, I'll give you that, I'll give you the key, and I'm like, and what else you gonna give me? Is there anything like from your heart that you can offer, or is this all just like out of your pocket that you spend money on me, you think I'm gonna fall in love with you? You know how many guys would pull out stacks of money on me? I'd be like, yo, put that shit away, you're embarrassing me. And they'd be like, what? I'd be like, yo, you're fucking embarrassing. Why are you popping out all that money, like, to take out $20? Just pull the 20 out and give it to me. The fuck? Nobody cares about your stacks of money, bro. Get a life. Like, the fuck? You're embarrassing me. At that point, if I'm in a restaurant with you and you do this and you pull out a stack of money and you're like, bitch, you could have pulled that 20 out on the low. You don't have to do all that. You coming out wearing 1,000 chains. I'm embarrassed to be with somebody like that. I don't know about anybody else. That embarrasses me. Like, honestly, we're going to a restaurant. I'm going to need you to take all those chains off. Oh my God, there's people here. They're watching us. That's how I feel. Like, it's like, relax. Like, what are you advertising yourself to get robbed for, my G? Do you know that there's professional hitters out there? Do you know there's bitches out there who are professional doing extra shit, bitch? There's that one bitch in the bar and she's like, hey, yo, I found somebody. Hey, what's up, boo? How you doing? You want to go back to your place? Yeah. All right. Texting the next motherfucker like, yo, he's at this spot right now. Come upstairs. I got him butt-ass naked on the bed. All his jewelry and money is right next to us. Don't you know that these people do this stuff for a living? Hello? You got hitters. You got stick-up boys. You got bitches who are the infiltrators. I mean, come on. You guys, wake the fuck up to the game. That's why I will tell you I am broke. I will go out. If I have $10,000 in my room, I'm bringing out 300. That's my spending limit for the night. If we go past that, we're gonna have to work something out, bitch. You're gonna have to take one for the team. Something's gonna have to happen because I'm not going back to my crib to get more money. So if you ever caught me outside, I was like, I'm broke. It's because that's all the money I brought out with me, and that's all I'm spending. Because if I bring out 5,000, 5,000 is being spent. I don't know how to manage money, which is why money got to be put away. Nah. Bitch, are you joking me? Like, do you know what the fuck is going on out here? Like, that you're sitting out here, you think it's super duper cool to walk around. Like, you're sitting there investing thousands and thousands of dollars into your closet. Things that honestly will never sell for the amount that you bought it for. I don't care how much you paid for that Gucci sweater, those Chanel shoes, those purses. That shit is not valuable. Yeah, it might sell for a lot later on in life, like 10, 15, 25, 30, 4,000 years from now. But I'm letting you know, investing in your family, investing in yourself, putting money not in the bank, putting it away in your home, getting a little safe, getting secret compartments in your house. This way, God forbid, niggas want to run up. You got the guns ready, and they will never find your stash spot. Because I know this guy on YouTube, he creates things in his house where he has like bathroom tiles, hiding money. A robber would never know where the fuck that shit is, okay? Never. Don't put an obvious ass safe right in the middle of your house. Like, that motherfucker just walked out with all your shit. You better learn to be slick in this motherfucking world, because we got some shady assholes out here. What bad girl did that? She was actually on BGC because I'm a fan of Favors and 7 Seasons. I filled that application for the real world. Oh, God. reality TV is funny too. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not against any of that shit, but like the only way out you'll ever see me on TV again, and I can't talk about some things that I did that I'm doing, but like if you ever saw me on TV again, it won't be me showing my ass. It will not be. If I'm not changing lives, I'm not doing it. I don't care how much they offer me. They offered me so much money for season 13. I didn't do it because they lied to me and told me that it was going to be about changing lives and helping people. And then when I found out, I went to LA and I found out it was the same old shit. Judy will tell you, everybody, as much as those girls might not like me, they'll be like, yo, Flo is gangster. She ain't did the shows because she didn't care about the money they offered her. They offered her first, me first. They offered me first everything. I still said no because listen, I am not selling my soul to the devil. Sorry. You could put that 120, 30, $300,000 mark in my face. If I'm not really doing something to change the world today, I don't care about the money, honestly. Honestly. I'll make my money the right way. I'm good. It's like when I was broke and I wasn't making money, but I was trying to live my life right? I was trying to spiritually stay connected. I could have easily sold my medication, let's say. I could have sold my Adderall to people. I could have sold perks to people. I could have done all that, but guess what? I was trying to live my life right. So I stood broke and I just stood broke. That's it. And I was like, I'll be all right. I'll make it. Right? And then I did that and I stuck by it. And now I'm making money naturally the easy way. I'm not making millions of dollars, but I'm making good money. I can afford to take care of bills and take care of myself and take care of my daughter, help my mom out as much as I can, buy food, do this, do that. Listen, it's about how loyal to God can you possibly be, because he will test you. He will throw tests. The universe will bring back an ecstasy just how stupid you are. God will bring back problems just to see if you'll go back to your old ways again and be petty again and start talking shit again and be an asshole again. It's all a very, very big test, right? The test is all of us connected together, and if we all try to do the right thing together, it will all work out in the end, okay? I'm just telling you, it's how strong can you be? It's like a relationship. No matter how many problems you guys have, how loyal can you remain? Are you going to remain loyal, or are you going to just give up and go cheat and be like, I can't do this no more? Are you just going to break up with them, right? Because love is not supposed to be hard, but at the same time, sometimes we run into some problems. But that is the point of loyalty and sticking together. With friends, too, the same thing. If your friends fold on you real quick, bitch, you folded on me that quick, you got to go. You got to go. And and don't ever think just because you're spiritual and shit that you still can't be gangster. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Jesus was gangster as hell. Muhammad was gangster as all ever. If somebody fuck with them, they'd be like, nope. They didn't take no shit. They weren't afraid of nothing either. Just remember that. So if you're feeling like, I'm trying to be spiritual, I get angry. Listen, we get angry, but that's where we correct ourselves. Like, what am I doing? What can I do to fix my behavior? You don't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna tell you, Muhammad got angry, Jesus got angry too, okay? They didn't spit no type of knowledge talking about fight. The only thing they ever said is defend yourself when it's needed, but always go with peace, right? So you just gotta understand that in this world there's gonna be good, there's gonna be bad, there's good and there's evil. Look, I always say this and people always bug out when I say this. I always say, I've seen demons. I've seen the main guy, I've seen the guy with the hood with no face, I've seen the guy with the long hair who was gorgeous but real evil son of a bitch, but he was so good looking, and that's how usually it is, because they become vain and they worry about how they look. I seen the guy with no face, the hood's on, and he was controlling all of the other spirits in my room and telling them to leave and then telling them to come back in. I watched this all play out right in my eyes. It was a whole situation. If I could have recorded it, you would have been like, how did you not jump out of the window in fear? Because I saw it happening, I accepted it, and I was like, okay, what are you showing me? They were showing me some shit, right? So my point is that you're going to have evil people, you're going to have good people. The point is this. Your point is not to try to make evil people good. If you could learn this, your job is not to try to make evil people good. Your job is to remain good while all the evil is going on around you. You understand? So when I saw them doing this and they were torturing my father and doing stuff to me to make me mad, instead of me getting up and be like, fuck all you, I was like, you know what? It must suck for you guys to have to do this job. I feel bad for you. I actually sympathize not sympathize. I actually feel sorry that you have to live this kind of existence. And I'm gonna pray for you, and that's why Jesus prayed for evil things and bad people, because he saw like how hard must it be for them to be stuck in that cycle, that karmic cycle where they have to continuously hurt people, continuously drag people down. I'm sure an evil person sits down at one point in their life and goes, I don't want to do this no more. But you're already fucked up. It's too late, motherfucker. You got yourself in a hole so deep you can't get out of it now. But you can. You always can. But then there's just some that just will never be able to get out of that evil, right? That's why it's up to us as a human race not to judge other people and be like, oh, that person's a piece of shit. Oh, look what this bitch does. Oh, she cheats on her husband. That's not your business. It's not your problem. Your thing is to advance yourself and then help other people advance by teaching them how you advance. This is the way we do this in life. We advance, we heal ourselves. Look, I healed myself. Wait, you were abused by your ex-husband? How'd you get over it? Well, look, did some therapy, and then, I did some self-care and blah, blah, blah. And now I joined a group of women who went through the same thing. We talk about it, and now I feel better. Oh, you went through child molestation. Okay, what did you do? Well, I asked spirit guides and angels to show me what was hurting me, to help me forgive. I forgave all these people that hurt me. I forgive myself for all the people I hurt, because these people hurt me. I ended up hurting other people, because that's how it works. When you get hurt by people, other people get hurt by you. Isn't that funny, right? So you got to be careful who you hurt, because you might wound somebody who's been see, and as I'm talking to you, I'm getting people that send payments in to do tarot card readings. Why? Because when you do good, good comes back to you, okay? You never have to worry about finances and none of that. There's a period of time right now, the period of rest, okay? The whole world is resting. Take your time. Enjoy yourself. Love your life. Love who you are. Love who you're becoming. Love the spiritual stuff you're going through. This is your time to advance, man. Don't look at this as a fucking negative. Look at it as a positive. Fatima's Crown, what's up? Hey, Yui Cake and Brock and everybody, I love you guys. So that's why I always say, like, people used to be like, oh, how are you going to promote the LGBT community? Like, I'm Albanian and Muslim. They were like, no, this is not okay. But guess what? You know how many Albanians and Muslim kids would email me and be like, Flo, if you never said that, I would never came out to my parents. I would have lived my life in misery and lies. And you can't do that. You can't judge other people. You can't be like, you're not wearing a name brand shirt. You're broke. Like, really? Are you joking me? Like, you're in school, you're making fun of the next bitch because she ain't got what you got? Instead of that, you should be like, yo, you know how I got these sneakers? I got a job. I work at, like, let's say McDonald's or whatever. I work at McDonald's and I save my money. Every week I put $100 away. Every paycheck I put $50 away, and I got these sneakers. Teach somebody how to do it. Stop making fun of them. If you don't like what somebody's doing, maybe you should go talk to them and try to ask them, is there a reason why you don't have this? Do you want to know how I did it? This is how I did it. The simplest ways can help us advance each other. What do I attribute it all to? I attribute it all to God, honestly. God is the God of my understanding, which is like, I love God. Like, when I say God, I was born to raised to think Allah, right? But Allah, God, the Torah God, every God is one God. It's one God. We just have different names for them because we're in different cultures and different religions, but it's not to separate us. There's no way a God would ever say, look, I'm going to create separate religions so you could separate from each other and hate each other. Be like, no, but Christians are right. Muslims are right. Bitch, stop it. Are you joking me? Do you think a loving, kind, merciful, forgiving God, a God who forgives murderers and drug addicts and rapists and all that, would say, I'm going to separate you all so you could hate each other? Are you joking me? Why would he do that? Why would she do that? Why would God do that? Why? Why? Think about that for a second. No, that was created by man. Let's separate them. You ever heard of the term divide and conquer? You ever heard of that term? Divide and conquer. You know why they say that? Because when they divide us, they can conquer us. If we're all divided into different religions and different traditions, different cultures, then we go against the other people. And what happens is when the government starts to go against us, we're all going to go against each other instead of banding together and going against them, because they would never be able to conquer us if we were together. Divide and conquer. It was every emperor's trick, every communist trick, every tyrant's trick, every fucking Nazi's trick. Divide them and conquer. If they wouldn't have been able to divide the Germans from the Jews who've been living living together for centuries, by the way, who lived the same fucking like type of lifestyles, they weren't able to divide them, then they wouldn't have been able to conquer, because the Germans would have been like, this is not right. We're not going to allow you to do this. And then they would have never done it. Okay, like if white people back then, because there was some white people who did go against slavery, of course there was a lot of them, right? But if they would have all got together and be like, this isn't right, like this isn't right, like Abraham Lincoln started it, and then all the other white people were like, he's right. Bitch, you didn't know that from the get? How the fuck you didn't know that? Do me a favor, stop asking me Bad Girls Club questions. I am friends with them. Like, look, stop asking me Bad Girls Club questions. I'm sorry, but this is not 2001. This is 2020. Stop asking Bad Girls questions. We're past that. We're past that. But I am friends with Amber. I am friends with Portia. Listen, I love all the bad girls. No matter what the issues were, I love all of them. I show love. If you don't see, I leave comments under their things. They never do it back. Ever. But I don't care. I leave comments under Amber's baby's pictures. I leave comments to what's her name, who raps. I give props to all of them. I show love to Natalie, but they never do it back. You know what? Everybody's not the same. I show love to everybody. You don't. We're not the same people. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not here for their love. Okay, it's okay, Brock. I like to focus on what's going on right here, because then my mind gets distracted. But me and Amber are close. We talk a lot. I've sent messages to Kate, Portia. I've sent messages to most of the bad girls and like wish them well and love and all that. But they don't write back. But guess what? Like I said, I'm healed. Not everybody is healed as I am, okay? So we got people who are healed. We got people who are not healed, okay? So what we got to understand is that they haven't healed yet, and maybe one day they will. Maybe they're not over a lot of things. Maybe they're not over the fact that... whatever. But the point is, people, that's why you got to understand, if somebody's holding grudges against you, people are holding grudges against you, it's because they're not healed, okay? When people aren't healed, they're going to hold massive grudges against you. Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, right? It's like all of this stuff, like, you got to understand, they're not healed. I'm getting so many messages on my phone being on here. I guess I'm doing the right thing, because God is just sending me clients back and forth right now. And they can get overwhelming, so I have to sometimes be like, okay, guys, you have to wait 24 hours, 40 hours. Okay? Thank you, that fellow face. So it's not even about, like, who I help, because, like, if we really want to get down to it, I help a lot of people, but I don't care who sees and who doesn't. I don't post everything that I do, because that's what a person who really loves to help people, they don't want recognition for it. But somehow or another, if you continue to do it, one day or another, you will get that recognition from the people that matter the most to you. I don't want the recognition from the world. I want it from my friends, the people I love. I want them to say, you know what, Flo always kept it real with me. I'm going to keep it real with her. So when the day comes where I'm so wealthy, I'm doing so much, I could hire all these people that I made connections with. Be like, remember we talked about that one time? Well, I'm gonna need somebody to do this. I need somebody to assist me. Like, I talk to Jennifer all the time about it. I'm like, you always help me. You know, when my business starts going, I get my website, my t-shirts, I make my own spiritual stuff to help people, because I'm gonna do it from my heart. I'm not gonna mass produce and be fake about it like everybody else. This is all gonna be done from my heart. So when this happens, I'm gonna need people that stuck by me, that I stuck by, to help me out, because I'm gonna trust them. Like, if I can't trust you with 50 G's to be like, yo, go run this over to Mike so-and-so so he could make all those shirts that we were supposed to make and send them out to these kids in the hospital. If I can't trust you with that, and I think you're gonna walk away with my 50 G's and never come back, then I can't trust you, boo. Like, if I can't trust you with my top of the line secrets, and I'm afraid you're gonna go use my secret and go tell everybody what I was doing, this is what life is about. You have to be able to trust people. You have to be able to trust people, okay? Look, Jennifer and me have talked so many times. Yo, I talked to Jennifer 2 years ago about this, what I'm doing now, all the spiritual stuff that I'm putting out. And it's not just spiritual stuff. It's like my journey. And I'm like, I'm gonna start telling people I'm going through this for a reason. I know I'm depressed for a reason. I know all this is happening for a reason. I just kept believing that I'm going through it for a reason, and that's why I am here today. I really believed in myself and said, Florina, you are not going through this for no reason. God chose you for a mission. You're gonna have to complete it. If you can't, just say I can't and live in your shit forever. But if you could stay strong and continue to do this, you'll be all right. Trust issues, I'm going to tell you how I heal trust issues. Okay, thank you for the question, Senorita. Okay. Thank you, that fellow face. I love you. Okay, this is how I heal trust issues. Okay, so Now, mind you, trust issues don't only come from other people harming you. It could come from you being like a liar sometimes and doing a lot of things that were shady as well. So we have different ways. The way I heal trust issues was, first of all, hold on. Oh shit, my body. Oh my god. That stuff I got, let me just tell you, it's a Native American thing. Hold on, because my phone is dying. Put it to charge. The way I heal trust issues. Number one way that I heal trust issues, I would say, is by hold on. This is annoying. Like, the phone dies so quick when you're on live. It's pretty crazy, actually. Okay. The way I heal trust issues, I have to say the number one way that I did it was by realizing, first of all, that people that have hurt me in the past, that have harmed me in the past, they're going through something themselves, right? So if someone cheated on you or something, right? Let's say somebody cheated on you, somebody broke up with you, your family caused you trust issues. This is gonna sound stupid. You're gonna be like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" Forgiveness, yo. If I could stress to you how important forgiveness is, and I'm not just talking about you forgiving them, you have to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is as important as forgiving other people for the harm they caused you. We do things to people, people do things to us. It's all a lesson, a karmic lesson, okay? So when I say karmic lesson, it means we all go through a karmic cycle in life, right? Everybody goes through a cycle in life where they experience like pain, this, that, bad relationships. They keep running into the same partner. Nothing's changing them. A hawk just flew right by my window. That's somebody who's connected to the spiritual. You always got to look at these signs, okay? There's a sign. The hawk just flew right next to my window. And you know hawks fly high. They don't come low. So you have to practice. You have to practice forgiveness, okay? Like, forgiveness is the number one thing that you have to practice, okay? So I know it's hard because forgiveness is so hard because it's like, but this person really hurt me. I don't want to forgive them. You have to. Listen, Natalia, like I say, you have to. This is why it's so important that I'm going to put these meditation things out because listen, you guys, meditating and forgiveness while you're meditating, that was the number one thing I worked on. Sitting down with myself, and when I would meditate, I would sit there, I would light mad candles or one candle, whatever. I would light them and I would sit there and I would continuously close my eyes, be in a quiet space, have relaxing music on in the background, and I would imagine all of these people that hurt me. I would imagine them walking up to me and being like, boo, bitch, you got played, and me saying, I forgive you, and then walking away. I forgive you, and then walking away. So I would imagine these people that hurt me or the people that I hurt. And, sometimes I would actually make a phone call and apologize to people. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I did it with Jennifer because I did put that bitch through a lot. And she was my friend for a long time, and she went through it with me, right? I did that with her. I did that with some people that I'm friends with. You have to practice forgiveness by sitting down. Listen, I keep going back to the meditation thing for a reason. Meditation and actually focusing your energy into forgiveness instead of hate is going to change your life. You got to give it 2-3 weeks before you see a difference. You have to do it every day, constantly. It has to be like constant. Look, like I said, it's like exercise for your brain. You have to constantly focus your energy into healing. If you don't say to yourself right now, you don't stop and say, I'm ready to heal. You don't look in the mirror, you go, I'm ready to heal. I'm ready. I am ready. But then start living it. That's why if you look at the thing I posted on my Instagram, the spiritual principles and the meditation, the mantras, the rituals, steps I took to start healing, I put it there for a reason. Read what I wrote on the bottom of it. Take the time to read it. If you really want to heal, you really want to move forward, use what I have put out there because these are things that helped me. Okay, so if I put something out, just read it, go through it. If it doesn't work, I understand, but it's not going to work right away. It took me months just to get to a place where I was like, okay, I see it happening now. I broke up with somebody. I actually broke up with somebody. They were cheating on me. They did this. I thought I was going to marry them and be with them forever. And that shit took me a minute, like 4 months to get over it, okay? But guess what? That's why you don't have to do the same thing. You don't have to go through 4 months of healing. You don't have to go through 4 months of forgiveness. All you got to do is listen to somebody who's been through it and make it happen faster. Like, you're ready to heal. Listen, you got to want it. It's like when a drug addict says, I'm going to stop doing drugs, and they really don't want to stop doing drugs. An intervention can happen. An alien can come from the sky. A freaking monsoon could sweep them away. If they don't want to get clean, they're never going to get clean. It's the same thing with healing. Hello. Same thing. Get it? Get it? Get it? You got to want it. First, it starts with, I'm done with this bullshit. And I always point to the left side because we know everybody says the left is always bad. But, that's how it is. You have to tell yourself, I am done. I am done. I'm done suffering. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm ready to be happy. I deserve happiness. I know my worth. You're going to stop letting these dudes text you and be like, what's good, Ma? Where you at? Where am I at? Where I was 5 minutes ago? Bye. If they're not like, hun, where are you? I would like to take you out to dinner tonight. Standards, boo. Standards, which is why dudes could find me attractive, like me all day. They could hit me up. If you're not talking to me on some, like today, like back then, yeah, I would hit them back up. I'd be like, fuck it, I'm trying to get some dick too. Like, let's chill. Let's smoke a blunt, whatever. Like, we're 12 years old. Today, I'm just going to let you know, I don't care how much money you got, how famous you are, how big your dick is, how small your dick is. I don't give a fuck. If you're not coming at me like, hey, Flo, I just wanted to let you know, with all due respect, I really would love to take you out on a dinner date. Just a dinner. If it doesn't work out and you don't like it, I just really want to try, taking you out. I've been, I've been watching you for a long. I love you. Like, I don't give a fuck if you was my number one fan. Ask anybody will tell you right now. People who are my best friends today started off as fans, like you call them. I don't call nobody a fan. I call them my family, because if they connected to me, they were my soul family. We signed contracts to be in each other's lives before we were born, baby. So you ain't a fan. You're actually a soul contract that I signed with all of you that are here constantly with me. We signed soul contracts to be together and do something in this world. So what are we going to do? We're going to waste it that we found each other? We found each other. So what will we do? Will we waste this? Or will we take what we have found, which other people work lifetimes for to find, and they never do? This is time to realize that we found each other for a reason. Like, that's why I say, like, my best friends started off as fans, because you know what? In order for them to come towards me, they had to be a fan first, because I wouldn't have been able to find them. I'm not going to go look for people. So they would hit me up. Like Jennifer, I know her for almost 10 years now. Maybe more, 10, I don't know how long. But she started off hitting me up as a fan. And then it was like, I saw she was like loyal and kept going. Kelgan, he started off as like, what's up, Flo? I love you. And then now we're friends. We actually been on vacations together, dude. There's Joel, there's Jay Parks. There's so many people here that I could talk to that I'm just telling you right now. They started off as that. And I'm telling you right now, until this day, we're so connected to each other. And I knew they didn't come into my life for no reason. They're not sticking by me. They didn't see me go crazy. They didn't see me wild the fuck out. And guess what? They're still here. They're still in my life. They're still my friends. They're still, look, another thing I did that you could do too is I wrote like all my grandmother, my father on the candles. Because, like, if you can't go out and buy individual candles for everyone, you can do that. You could buy plain white candles and you can write their names on it. So therefore, like, you're saving money, because getting candles engraved and all that is very expensive. I tried to do it. It was like $30 for one candle. I was like, I love you, but I ain't got the bread like that right now to be buying 5 candles for $30 each. That's like $180 right there, So you could do, and that's what I'm saying. Like, anybody here, Jess, New York right there, she's been rocking with me for a long time. She came to see me one time. And from there, our friendship flourished. Like I said, these people have seen me on my worst. They see me on my best, but they stuck by me because they saw me going through a process and they just allowed me to go through it. Just like you got to allow some people to go through shit. They saw me going through shit and they saw that I was going through it, and they were like, you know what? Instead of me being like, oh, you look horrible, you shouldn't be doing that. Instead, they were good to me. They didn't record me doing shit. They didn't call the blogs and tell them what I was doing. They didn't talk bad about me. They didn't tell people around them that she does this and she does that. None of that happened. They just stood my friends and understood that Flo is going through some shit, but yo, she knows what she's doing. It's just she has to release some things. They saw that, and that's what I see in people. If I see somebody going through something and it's hard for them, I 100% will stick by them and just keep letting them go through it. And I'll be like, look, you have to go through it. Jennifer too, she went through shit too. She was going through depression, doing through all that shit, anxiety or whatever you want to call it. And I've fought with her back and forth, like, stop being like the, oh, we fought each other, argued a lot, and did this and did that. But guess what? That's what a friend does. They don't just go, oh, you're getting on my nerves, goodbye. Look, man, that's not what people do when they care about each other. You look, that's why family is important to a lot of people. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you have toxic family members and all they do is put you down, they make you feel like shit, listen, it's not up to you to try to change them for how they are. It's up to you to advance yourself, get the fuck out of there, and move forward. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Just because you signed a soul contract with them, you learn your lessons from these people and you move on. It doesn't matter who these people are. You signed a contract with them to learn a particular lesson off each one. Remember. So it's like, picture yourself being up there, right? And they're like, okay, look, all right, guys, the collective, because it's teams of people, like, and then you choose a team captain to go down and learn the lessons this time. So you learn lessons for the collective. Listen to how simple it is. You have a team of people. Let's say we're all in this spiritual collective thinking, right? And we're all sitting around a round table, right? There's a bunch of round tables. Everybody's in their own round tables. Everybody's choosing one person from that round table for a lifetime to go down there. And who's going to go down and do it this time? Me. Then let's say I chose to come down. I chose to learn lessons about this, about drug addiction, about sexuality, about people, about women, about men. That's why I'm bisexual. And I did drugs and I did this and I did that. I did everything. Why? Because I had to learn these lessons and bring it back up to the collective when I'm done here and be like, okay, so this is what this is. That's what that is. So when the next person comes down, they could either choose to use your wisdom or they could learn on their own. It's like a collective, a team of people advancing each other, a team of people advancing each other. And the point is, when our team advances to the next level, that's when we move over to the next team who can't seem to get that shit right and be like, no, this is how you do it. That's why they call spirit guides angels, guides, and all that, because that's us from up there, our collective coming down to be like, hey, remember us? You're forgetting about us. You're living in the body and you're forgetting about us. Do you understand? So it's like, don't forget where you came from, because one day you're going to go home and your team's going to be like, bruh, you went down there and the whole time all you did was listen to trap music, smoke weed, and fuck. What the fuck? You were supposed to learn lessons and bring them back to us. You weren't supposed to be down there fucking around, wilding and shit. Oh, look, motherfucker died of an overdose. They come back. Everybody's like, not again. You did that last lifetime, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Zen, like me and Zen connect on a whole nother level. Like I connect with everybody on here. That's my point. But the point is, make sure we're helping other people. That's why you see other people, they seem like they're struggling. You hit them up. Yo, you good? You need to talk? I'm only one person. I need you guys' help. So you could always be like, yo, look, I'll be on Flo's live. I seen, are you good? Like, Flo wants us all to connect. So let's just help each other out here. Okay? Because that's what we all have to do. We have to help each other. We can't be selfish, you guys. We have to help each other. We have to help each other. I can't say this enough. I can't stress this enough. It like breaks my heart to see people feeling sad and down, because you know why I'm glad I went through it, because I can empathize with people. I can say, wow, I've been through the same thing. I've been through that same exact thing. So you heard then, like, look, because when I see, like, when I'm talking, I see the comments come up a little bit slower. So yeah, like, this is a fact. Like, you fucking up over here. And that's like a very important way to see it. Is like, oh, I'm supposed to be learning lessons here. Let me not waste this time bullshitting like I've been doing for the past 17 years. Let me wake the fuck up now, because my collective consciousness is counting on me. They're waiting on me to do something, and I got to do something. They're not asking you to save the world. They're asking you to save yourself, so that you can go up there and it could become, the team could spread out into team captains. And, there's team captains, there's a star player, there's this, which is why they call it angels, guardian angels, because when you advance here, when you leave here, you become guardian angel, you become a spirit guide, you become an angel. And I believe highly that if you work hard enough, you can one day become one of the highest angels in heaven, where your job is to just chill and sing and eat and do whatever the fuck you want. But it's like you have to advance and get there. You understand? Susie, what up? Oh yeah, no. I'm glad to see that fellow face. I'm glad that you said that, but Yeah, so you're chilling. I know. I'm actually up during the day because I work at night a lot of times, and I want to stop doing that because like spirits around all the time whenever you want them around. But like at nighttime, a lot of more activity happens, especially like 3:40 a.m. So I get up and I write a lot and I do this and I do that. But recognition is this is the kind of recognition I want. It's the kind of recognition I want is from spirit and God to be like, you're doing a good job. Keep going. Don't give up. Otherwise, like people will not always be able to realize what you're doing. They will not always understand it either. That's why you can't live for people. You can't be like, God, nobody's paying attention to me. Like, I don't get anybody to like me. Nobody likes me. Nobody thinks I'm pretty. Until you start to believe that you're beautiful, you're perfect, you're everything. It don't matter what people think about you. It really don't. That's why I tell you all right now, make it a point to like, if you're going to be in relationships with somebody, please make sure they treat you right, man. Make sure you treat them right. Look, if you're putting your all into something and you're in love with someone and they don't love you the same way, that person is not for you. Just move on. Yo, fuck that. Move on. Just move on. That's what my sister used to say. You're the queen of getting over people. I'm like, it's not that I'm the queen of getting over people. I just understand one simple rule in life, and that rule is that if it's not working out, I'm not forcing this shit no more. This is supposed to be fun. A relationship's supposed to be like fun and enjoyable, not a problem and fucking issues all the time. If it's like a problem for me every time to like get my message through to this person and let them know, I cannot do that. I'm not here to change your fucking the way you think, bruh. That's on you, homie. If you ain't advancing with me, you got to go. It's either join me or get the fuck out of my way. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do here, but no. Like, and then if someone cheats on me or something like that, like, how do you deal with cheating? Like, cheaters. Me, I'm not taking you back if you cheat on me. Why? Because I would never cheat on you. So there we go. I wouldn't take you back because I would never cheat on you, right? But if you cheat on me and I find out, or if I don't find out, I'll find out anyway, bitch, because I'm psychic. My intuition's on point. But if you cheat on me and I find out, I'm not taking your ass back. I don't care how drunk you were, how sad you were, if your mother died yesterday, if your puppy died in your arms. I really don't give a fuck, bitch. You should have told me from the get, look, I'm not happy sexually with you. I want to fuck someone else. And I would have been like, does she look good? Because she could either join us or like, I'm going to be like, all right, then you're going to have to go do that without me involved. What are we doing? Which one is it? Because, like, be honest, bitch. Like, you gotta be a fake-ass motherfucker and go live two lives. I'm not doing all that. I don't have the patience, first of all, to cheat on people because I have no patience for one relationship. Forget about two. Jennifer will tell you, people be like, why are you single? Mostly because I don't have the patience for the stupidity. Like, if you can't work on my pace, at my pace, I'm vibrating way too fast for you. If you can't work at my pace, I just made a shirt and it says, bro, we don't even play in the same dimension. Like, I can't fuck with you. You ain't even in that. You can't even foresee the dimensions that I'm seeing. Forget about me being with somebody in the 3D. They're not like the way they think is just like, to me it's like, okay, and if they're willing to learn, I'm glad, I'm all for it. But if they're like living on that, like they're stuck in this whole like old school way of thinking, blah blah blah, jealousy, envy, hatred, I cannot mix my soul's contract, my spirit's higher self with your low vibrational energies. You're killing me, bro. Get your shit together. I can't. I just can't. I can't. Like, okay. So you'll have a couple of friends of mine that'll be like, yo, Flo is not lying. When we hang out with her, if I start talking about other people, like let's say someone around me starts gossiping, you will see my whole face be like, like, okay, I don't want to talk about this. Please, can we switch the subject? I will get very mad if someone who's my friend starts gossiping about other people. I got better things to do than to worry about who Jessica's fucking in the building and whose mom she's been cheating on. I don't care. I don't care. Don't talk to me about people's gossips. Don't talk to me about people's problems. If we're not trying to help that person, why are we discussing this? Unless you come at me like, yo, homie's going through this, we need to try to do something. Then I'll be like, oh, what's happening? And then I want to know everything so that this way when I come at the person, I know details and I could try to help them and we could see what we could do to help this person feel better or whatever the case may be. But you cannot That's hilarious, Susie. But see, oh look, 444. Look at that. Oh, sucky, sucky right now. And that's right there is my angels telling me, keep going. Don't give up. This is the time for you to put in work, and don't worry because we'll take care of the rest of your needs. That's what they're telling you at that message right there. I get that a lot. Italia, and I'm just letting you know that's hilarious and shit. But now I talked to Italia about this. I told her now your job is to just forgive and say this person wasn't vibrating where I was. Listen, we run into people that are vibrating lower than us on vibrational frequencies. You know why? Because we're here to help them advance. So maybe if what they go through with us will do two things. Either it'll help them advance or they're just going to stay like that forever and ever and ever. So what you got to do is, hold on, let me answer this client. Let me answer this client real quick. Pre-recorded, right? Okay, this is, if you want to, yes. If you have plans, I'll be available today, later too. Okay. Sorry. All right, sorry, I had to answer some people. To not sleep and binge eat all day and take care of yourself. The advice that I have to not sleep, first of all, if your body wants to take a nap, take a nap. Don't feel guilty about it. Just take like a half-hour nap and get up. But to not sleep and binge eat is do other things that make you happy. Like I like to write. See, like everybody's got different ways to like not sleep and binge eat, not to focus on that, because I went through that point too. Sometimes I eat a lot too. Look, I ain't skinny. I've been eating, girl. But I'll like as soon as I'm ready to go eat something, I'm like, okay, let me drink like 2 bottles of water. Maybe that'll make me feel full, right? Or like if I'm ready to like take a nap, I'll get up and I'll see if somebody needs something, or just distract myself, or I'll see what I can do. Like what can I do that's productive right now without sleeping? Because I know if I sleep all day, I'm not going to sleep tonight, right? So those are ways that I do, is like to get my head out of the same old repetitive things that I'm thinking. Especially with the binge eating, I can eat a lot and just keep going, but I've been lately just been like, let me go make a smoothie, let me go drink some water, sometimes I'll take a walk, depends, you know what I mean? Like it all depends on the situation. I got my daughter here, I'll go see what she's doing, hang out with her for a little while, anything that's keeping my mind off things. And I also think about, yeah, but that's what, and anything else, just keep your mind off it. Try to keep your mind off, right? Paint, draw, do something that keeps your fucking mind off it. Watch a comedy special, stay up, like drink a cup of coffee, and then tell yourself like, oh, I definitely can't sleep. Like it's the way you think. So if you're like, I'm tired, you're gonna be tired. But yes, Susie, I'm telling you right now, there's things right now. Look, you're home. You know what the greatest thing right now is? I went through my whole closet and I started seeing like what I don't really wear, what I don't really need. Started throwing it out. Not throwing it out. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Give it away. Don't throw your things out, especially clothes, shoes, anything like that. Please remember, someone else would love that. To them, that's like brand new, beautiful, right? Even if you pass by and you see somebody who's always outside, you'd be like, you need this? They'll be like, thank you. Like, just don't throw things out. You can go through things, go through your pictures, this is the time to get to really know yourself. Get to know yourself. What do I really like? What don't I really like? Go through your phone. Block guys that just be hitting you up with the WYA. They be hitting you up with, you want to chill, quarantine and chill. Go jerk off, bro. Fucking call your boyfriend. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, fall back. I'm not, like, no. There's guys, if a man likes you or a woman likes you, bro, they will constantly check on you. Then guess what? And when they do that, don't start saying they're doing too much right now. I can't, like, no, they're not. Unless they come at you like a psychopath, then it's different. But if someone comes at you like, how you doing, sweet? How's your day? How's it going? But if somebody tries to play that cool guy, like, let me hit her up once in a day so she could think I really don't care, but I really do care. Motherfucker, I'm not here. This is not Jeopardy. Listen, it's not a pick a number fucking guessing game. Like, either show your feelings or fall the fuck back, because me, I lose. I get bored really fast with people. So if they don't constantly like step up their game with me, I'm like, wait, who's this? Next thing you know, you're texting me and I'm like, who this? Literally, who's this? Because first of all, I don't even store numbers until I feel like You're a part of me. Once you're a part of me, I'll store your name as a number. Until then, you're just that number and that person that texted me. That's a fact. You will not get stored until, love you too, Gonzalez. You will not get stored on my phone until I feel that we are connected, super connected. Other than that, bitch, you are just another phone number in my phone. Because if I don't see you really trying, me and you will keep it moving. I get bored too easily. My brain is fast moving, fast. Always thinking, always. Lula, what's up, baby? Albania, she what up? So I'm like constantly like going. So if you're not on my level, like I'm just gonna be like, I'm bored, bye. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I always say to everybody here, like, have your standards. Like, I don't care how cute he is. If he's on some like sending you dick pics and like talking about sex right away, unless that's what you want. If that's what you want, more power to you. No shaming, none of that. But if that's not what you want, and you keep letting these motherfuckers start off a conversation like, damn, ma, you look good. What's good with you? How long are we going to do this? Like, I'm not 14 anymore. Come at me on some mature, classy-ass businessman. How you doing? How's everything? How's the family? How's your daughter? Like, motherfuckers, you got to start asking me shit that a fucking normal person would. Because if I know you have a child, I'm going to be like, oh, your son is so cute. How is he doing? How old is he? I'm going to get to know your child before I get to know you. It's like when somebody really likes you, they're going to get to know they're going to want to know your family, your mother, everybody before they really like start to like really like, it's like, look, I like you, but like I need to meet your mom. Like I really want to, because that means this person wants to be with you. They want to get connected to your friends, your family. They want to meet your friends. They want to do all that. Why? Because they want to be with you. A person want to be with you. They want to get to know your whole family. When they feel hidden and shit, then they know, oh, this bitch ain't planning to be with me. Because, you know, it's like, I want to meet your mom. No, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that because I'm not going to be with you. Obviously, duh. And then also, if you see things don't work out, it's for a reason. It's because God is, like, keeping you to, like, push back, you know? But like I said, it's very simple to say it, but to learn and to feel and to know that you are a body, but at the same time there's a whole network of you working in a universe. You need to understand what you do is affecting not just you, it's affecting all of your spiritual connected, your soul people, all of that. It's all connected. So what you need to do is next time you want to do something, just think about it. Okay, if I do this, how will this affect all of these people? If I think like this, how will it affect my next thought? If I have this negative thought, how will it affect the next one and the next one? Hey Jada, Brock, you need to breathe. Hold it in. Let it out, okay? Peaceful thinking, peaceful. Do I have any bad habits that I'm struggling to get through currently? And if so, how are you getting through that? Yeah, I have a bad habit. What's the bad? My worst habit is that I tend to like snap out of nowhere. Like I'll be calm, and I'll yell. I let people's anger around me affect me. That's a bad habit. So like I'm trying to cope with that by every time that happens I literally I'll talk to my daughter because she's the only one that matters. My mom lives here too. My sister and her husband are visiting. They're not leaving until this shit is over. So I'll go downstairs and I'll go upstairs in my room. I'll tell my daughter, can you give mommy like 10 minutes and I'll be right back. Or even if you have to go sneak in the bathroom, I'll go in. Literally, I'll put my headphones in and I'll put something peaceful, a prayer or something. I'm telling you it works, okay? Because I'll tell you another thing. Put them on and sit there and be like, stop getting angry. I had a bad habit of overeating. And I told myself, every time I would go to eat something, I would think about how I'm going to feel after I eat. You have to, when you have panic attacks and all these things, you have to cleanse, sage, and not only that, you have to Ask the spirit guides and angels to take that shit away from you, and believe that they are starting to work on you. And every day, first of all, it's not, you have to work on this every day. These bad habits, these anxieties, they're all in the same category. We have to stop. Tonight is a new moon. Tonight, if you can, at 12 o'clock at night tonight. I know it's weird. Light a white candle. Sit down and ask the spirit guides, angels, God. Be like, please, look, I really want to heal. I'm taking this step forward. Think about me. Be like, I'm with Flow right now. Team Flow, we're going to do this. Team Us, Team Collective Consciousness. Help me to release this. And they will begin to come and be like, oh, she wants help. Then they start working on you. Listen, it starts over 1 angel, 2 angels, 3, and then your loved ones come around, your ancestors. The more you give them honor and attention and love, the more they'll come around to help you. But if you're just like expecting them to do it because they just got nothing better to do, you're wrong. They have plenty of other things to do. There's actually people who are calling on them and asking for their help. They have to go there too. So you have to ask for help. It's the only way it works. Asking for help. It's like, picture everything in the 3D that you're doing here to ask for help and do all that stuff. It's the same thing in the spirit world. You have to ask them for help. You have to give them attention. If you want to, get your medication, you got to go every month and fill it, right? If you want to finish a program, you have to go to, if you want to go to school, you have to study. It's the same thing in the spirit world. Studying for your spirituality. Asking your ancestors how you can honor them. Asking your spirit guides to come into your dreams, give you messages. If you can't connect with them, it's like a study, practice makes perfect. Study, practice makes perfect. Somebody could be the worst singer in the world. If they practice every day, they become a good singer. Somebody could be the worst rapper in the world. They practice every day, they become a good rapper. So everybody just know it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Hi, Alyssa. She's so beautiful, that girl, I swear. It's all gonna be okay. It's all about how you interpret things. So, like, if you see everything as good, it will come out good. I swear to God, you guys. I promise you. I promise. Brock, you see, this is, you're panicking right now, and that's what you need to take it back, fall back, like breathe, because you're doing too much right now. Chill out. It's okay. It's okay. Your meds are there. I don't know why your friend's touching your medication. That's weird, but okay. I don't think your friend should be touching your medication, number one. Number two, put that shit away. Been talking to my boyfriend. He's been teaching me stuff you've been talking about when I miss it. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You see, couples that get spiritual together stay together forever. That's a twin flame right there. That's beautiful. You can't put yourself in this like overly irritated, like, oh my god, it's not gonna work out for me. It's not gonna work. So, of course it's not going to work out for you. You keep telling the universe it's not going to work out for you. Stop telling the universe that. What you want to tell the universe is, look, man, it's going to work out for me. I'm about tired of you playing games with me. Like, we're going to do this or it's going to be a problem. Like, if you got to threaten the universe, go ahead, but threaten them nicely. Be like, look, universe, I am so tired of this shit. You're not going to do this to me anymore. You know what? It's not even you doing it. I know I'm doing it to myself, but I'm just going to blame you for now until I can learn to blame myself. So, as of today, I am no longer going to allow myself to do this bullshit. Like, I'm done. I'm done, universe. Time to get my Zen on. Zen 1 3 2 1. I love that. It's time to get my Zen on, okay? Bitch is saving money to get a tooth put in. Like, I'm trying to get this money right now. Trying to save, trying to do the right thing, trying to live right. A lot of things. Look, I was locked up for a minute. Like, a lot of things went backwards in my life, and I had to get my life together again. And I had to get my life together again. But guess what? I'm doing it. I'm working on it. That's the point. You gotta work on these things, okay? If you don't work on it, it's never going to work. I don't do the Turkish tea readings, though. Yes, Fatima's Crown. I could definitely light a candle for you. And I want you to focus on healing yourself, okay? Erko is from Turkey. That's my boo right there. I always look at his videos like, you are fun. Flow, does weed help connect more with the spiritual world? That's a tough one. Now, to me, weed kind of like, it kind of limits my, I don't know. For some people it does. For some people it doesn't. For me, I don't think it does. I don't think. Okay. Oh, I hope those stories were being. Oh no, are you joking me? Oh, okay. That's cool. That's what's up. All right. Okay, one, two, three. Hi, Machiavelli. Repetitive themes. Okay. Repetitive themes. Those. Okay. So I was going through repetitive. That's called the karmic cycle. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot will, when it comes out, it's representing a karmic cycle that needs to be completed in order for you to get to the next step. So sometimes, if you notice, they're going around in circles. You could be creating them, but then sometimes spirit is showing you your cycles, so you need to see them. So when you see yourself keeping, okay, I'll check my email. When you see yourself following these repetitive themes, this is where you stop. You examine what's going on, and this is what you got to do. You know, they say notice the red flags, you know, the signs and all that. When someone else comes into your life and you see them basically starting off with you the same way someone else does, anything that reminds you of a person that you were with before, that's not good. It's not like, oh, you remind me of my ex boyfriend. You remind me of my father. Like, and if these people traumatize you and you're being with these people, you gotta cut that shit out right there. And that's how you end the cycle. You end the cycle by the first move you make, which is how I ended the cycle. I ignore anybody on my phone who's like, I miss you. Like, I'm like, block. I will block them. I won't even answer. Real quick block. If you're not coming at me with some like, babe, like, you know, you should be with me, like I want to be with you, and I'm me answering you, I could either be like, I don't want to be with you, I'm sorry, I'm single, I'm happy. But if you're not doing these things like blocking, stopping the same cycle, and you just, you see it happening, you see it's not right, you see it's wrong, but you go for it anyway, you're just going to follow those repetitive cycles. You literally will bring yourself to repetitive cycles by yourself. So you'll see somebody treat you like shit again, but you're like, maybe they're just in a bad mood. Maybe this is happening. You're wrong. This is a red flag. Those, when they say notice the red flags, that's a red flag. This person letting out red flags. You need to cut it out and you won't repeat those cycles, okay? That's how it works. Okay. Hi, Echo. I love you too. You're so cute, good soul. My Facebook is. Hey guys, I gotta go. I'll be back in a little while. I gotta do some clients, and my daughter's wilding. She's out down there yelling at my mom. I have to go beat the shit out of her real quick. I love you guys. All right, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I'll see you in a little while. Okay, we'll go back on a little bit later. I love you all. Mwah.
Here, eat a hoe. Call me Lucci Pacquiao, I beat a hoe. How I leave a bitch leaking like a faucet. Put some steel to your tummy like a motherfucking corset. I never play games. Hold this ain't Tekken. I look like a snack. I ain't talking concessions. I like your nigga and I want some head. This ain't Panera, but I keep that bread. I pull up on the hoe like a...
Hi, babes. What are you doing?